Dropshipping is dead, and in this video I'm going to give you the reasons why I think it's dead, as well as give you an alternative which I think is much more better than dropshipping. Hey, what's up? My name is George and welcome to another video. Before we start, I quickly want to mention that I offer mentorship. So if you're interested in me helping you personally with your online business, whether you're just overwhelmed with the information or your website is not converting or maybe your ads are not profitable, then I might be able to help. So to get started, there's going to be a link down in the description where you can schedule a free 15-minute call with me. We're going to see if we're a good fit for each other and most importantly, if I'm able to help you. So if I'm able to help you, then we might be able to work with each other. So if you're interested, the link is down in the description. All right, so what is the reason I think dropshipping is dead? And the simple reason is that ads are getting more expensive. The ad capacity is limited, which basically means that there are only so many people spending so much time on social media every single day. And so the amount of times that ads can be shown on social media is limited. And so the logical thing is to let the advertisers compete on price, right? Whoever pays the most wins the auction and he takes that impression. But that is not exactly how the algorithm works. Because think about it, Facebook is a company that wants to continue making money years to come. And the way Facebook makes money is they sell ads. However, what happens if they start selling ads just to anyone who is willing to pay the most? Well, then the platform is going to be flooded with advertisers that promote gambling or pornography or things like that. And Facebook doesn't want that because it knows that it's not going to make the people happy. And so for Facebook, what is more important than making a lot of money now is to make sure that their users are happy and they stay on the platform for a long time. And in order to achieve that, they need to make sure that the advertisers who are advertising on their platforms are actually good people, good brands, good companies that are promoting great products. The products that actually make their users happy. And so when the algorithm is deciding on who is going to win that particular auction for that particular impression, it doesn't only take cost into account, but it also takes the overall user experience. And so if you take two ad buyers, one is a drop shipper and the other one sells the exact same products, but he has stock, it is branded, he's been advertising for a long time, he has fast shipping times, he has great customer reviews on his Facebook page, then the algorithm knows all of this and he is going to prefer this advertiser over this one, although this one might have cheaper prices. So when you're getting into this e-commerce/digital advertising space, you need to aim for the long term. This is a marathon. This is not a race. The advertiser who can spend consistently over a long period of time and can provide great customer experience to his customers over a long period of time is going to be preferred in the auction, and over time the cost to get ads is going to start decreasing. And this is the only way to build an online business right now. Everything else that they're telling you is a lie. If you throw up a quick little Shopify store, sign up with Facebook and start buying ads, the chances are that you're going to be profitable are very slim. Everyone else who's telling you otherwise is probably trying to sell you something. The only way to build a sustainable, healthy, long-term business is to focus on the user experience and play this game long-term. First and foremost, think about the customer. How fast do you deliver the product, the service? How great is the quality of your product, the service? Overall satisfaction. Is your website great to interact with? How is your customer experience? Is what you are selling actually needed in the market in the first place? Because if you are in this space and the question you're asking is, how can I get more money? Then it's not going to work for you. Because the only way to get money is to ask, what does the people want? How do I make other people more satisfied, more happy? Because by focusing on other people, by helping other people, you are creating value for them. And when you create value for other people, that is when you're starting this complex process of creating value, an exchange of value. And when you're doing something for others, they are going to exchange that with you in money. And so if you come into this space, you throw up a quick little Shopify store, you find a winning product, you start running ads, well, you might make some sales, right? But it's not sustainable. It's not long term. This is not going to last for too long. What is the reason people are going to buy from you when they can get the exact same product from Amazon, way cheaper and way faster? Please tell me. And so you probably might be saying, okay, George, that makes sense, but what is the alternative? How do I get into this e-commerce space? Good question. And what I would like to propose to you is called drop servicing custom portraits. You've probably heard about drop servicing, or you saw that annoying guy who is like, you're still doing drop shipping? Why not do drop servicing? But this is not like that, okay? The kind of drop servicing that I'm promoting in this video on my channel and just, to overall when I meet people in real life is drop servicing custom portraits. This is not a boring service such as website development or logo design. Instead, this is actually pretty cool because you are creating art, you're creating unique customizable art in the first place, and there are many examples of a lot of successful stores that are doing this really well. For example, take turnmeroyal.com or pettoonies.com or turnedyellow.com. These are all examples of successful drop servicing custom portrait stores. The concept is very simple. So when someone goes to your website, they can upload a photo or multiple photos, and then you are going to create an illustration for them and send it back, okay? So that's the overall concept. Then there are many different things that come into this. First things first I want to address is that you are not the one who is going to be creating that illustration, okay? You're going to have a team of artists, or you're going to just be working with one artist who is going to be creating those illustrations for you. The second thing is that there are 3 different options on how you can be selling these portraits. You can either be selling digital only, you can be selling physical only, or you can do both. You can do digital and physical. And so if you're going to be doing digital, then it's all simple. You just get the artist to draw that illustration from the photo that the customer gave you. And then once the artist sends you back the illustration, you send it to the customer. And if you're going to be doing physical, then once the artist sends you back the illustration, you send it for review to the customer. And once the customer says, okay, I like this, I'm ready to receive my physical product, then you can use a print-on-demand service such as printful.com. You get it printed with them and you send it directly to the customer. Okay, cool concept, makes sense, but why am I so sure that this is much better than dropshipping? Because think about it. What do you do with dropshipping? Well, you're just reselling items from China. But what do you do with this drop servicing custom portrait? Well, you are creating unique art. You're creating unique illustrations. They do not yet exist. And then someone gives you a photo, and then you have an artist who actually sits down, spends time and energy creating that illustration, okay? And then you send it back to the customer. So you are creating much more value to the end user. And here's a little universal law that I want you to take away from this video. And that is the law of value. You get paid in direct proportion to how much value for how many people you create. So let's say, for example, that when you're doing drop shipping, you are creating 1 unit of value. And 1 unit is not much because you're just reselling items. Anyone can do this. You just create a website, you add the images, you run ads, that's it. And then you just order that from AliExpress directly to the end customer. Not much value is created. However, if you're doing drop servicing custom portraits, then you're creating much more value because now you actually need to find an artist, get him to create that illustration from the photo, and then you send it back to the customer. So let's say, for example, you're creating 3 units of value. So now if you serve 10 customers, in the dropshipping case, you're creating 10 units of value. And with the drop servicing custom portraits, you're creating 30 units of value. The more value you can create for the more people, then that is going to determine on how much you're going to be paid. And so the couple of things that I want you to take away from this video is that number 1, focus on the user experience. Number 2, focus on creating as much value for as many people as possible. And number 3, play this game long term. Remember, this is a marathon. This is not a race. Now, if I sold you on this idea of starting a custom portrait store, then congratulations, because now we are on the same side, because this is something that I actually do myself. And so if you want me to help you with starting your own custom portrait store, then please feel free to reach out. Feel free to schedule the call with me, because I have quite a bit of experience with this. I actually sold one custom portrait store. I'm currently working on a new custom portrait store. And so I have some experience. I know what works, what doesn't, and I can save you a lot of time, energy, and money, and I can get you to that very profitable drop service and custom portrait business. I actually offer a guarantee that after you start working with me, you're going to get your first sale within 30 days. Okay, so if that sounds interesting, schedule your free call with me. And on this note, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it valuable. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribed to my YouTube channel. And on this note, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Till next time.